This administration today, here and now, declares unconditional war on poverty in America. It will not be a short or easy struggle, but we shall not rest until that war is won. The richest nation on earth can afford to win it. We cannot afford to lose it. Our first objective is to free 30 million Americans from the prison of poverty. Can you help us free these Americans? And if you can, let me hear your voices.
For Johnson, it was a return to his political past, the old battle cries of the New Deal coming alive again.
He was the last soldier in the New Deal War.
Do something we can be proud of. Help the weak and the meek and lift them up and help them train and give them an education where they can make their own way instead of having to live off the bounty of our generosity.
His vision was of helping the disadvantaged to help themselves. His hope was that you give them education, you give them opportunity, you give them the chance to come into the mainstream of American middle-class economic life. And
we have a right to expect a job, to provide food for our families, a roof over their head, clothes for their body, and with your help and with God's help, we will have it in America. Thank you.
Few anticipated that this coarse and abrasive Texan would propose a series of laws to enrich daily life for all Americans. He called his vision the Great Society.
The Great Society is a place where every child can find knowledge to enrich his mind and to enlarge his talents. It is a place where leisure is a welcome chance to build and reflect, not a feared cause of boredom and restlessness. It is a place where the city of man serves not only the needs of the body and the demands of commerce, but the desire for beauty and the hunger for community.
It was an inflated rhetoric,
It is a place where man can
the kind American leaders seldom use anymore.
It is a place which honors creation for its own sake.
As one aide described it, what he meant was a full stomach, yes, but a fuller life, too.
It is a place where men are more concerned with the quality of their goals than the quantity of their goods.
His aspirations were enormous. He wanted to do something for everyone. He wanted to be the best father Americans ever had.
I think many of the Great Society programs were so successful and had an impact on so many of our lives in an overwhelmingly positive way. We have to question, why did we move away from that?
This administration today declares unconditional war on poverty in America.
When Lyndon Johnson became president, the poverty rate was about 22%. When he left office 5 years later, the poverty rate was 13%. That decline is the greatest one-time reduction in poverty in the history of this country.
I hope it may be said 100 years from now that by working together, we help to make our country more just for all of its people. I believe at least it will be said that we tried.